Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm going to start with a simple question. Can any one of you guess which is the longest railway platform in the world?
Kharagpur.
That's right. And this is the place where I was born. Kharagpur is located in West Bengal and it is famous for its longest railway platform as well as for Indian Institute of Technology. This is one of the first places where IIT was set up. This is basically a very small place and not much development has happened here till date. Every nook and corner of the city was filled with small clubs. There was one club right in front of our house. These clubs were mainly maintained by youths and kids. So the favorite pastime of all of the people who were there in the club was playing chess, playing carom, badminton and things like that. And of course chatting. In Bengali, if a group of people gather together and they sit and chat on some topic, it is normally called Adda Marna. So we all used to participate in this. And the favorite topic was from politics to football to cricket to prices of fish and things like that. Now I sometimes used to wonder, some of the speakers in these clubs were really great. I used to wonder that if we had a Toastmaster international context in Bengali, I'm sure a lot of these people will be the winners. Now every month there was one or the other festivals and we children were given the chance of going and collecting chandas or donations for the pujas. I was also used to frequently visit this club and I was also participating in a lot of these activities. Now this club was actually a major source of worry to my father. He thought that if I spent so much of time in this club, I'm not going to do well in my studies. So that is when he decided that I go and stay with his sister's place that was in Rourkela and it was located in Orissa. Though initially it was very difficult for me to stay away from my parents and sisters and stay there with my aunts and uncle and aunt. But as time passed, I got used to it. Now staying in Kharagpur and Rourkela, I got to learn a lot of languages, Indian languages. One of them is Oriya. I know Oriya very well. Of course, I can understand all these languages. I cannot write or talk so fluently. I know Bengali. I am very good in Hindi. And Telugu also I can understand. There is a lot of Telugu population in Kharagpur. Tamil being my mother tongue, I also know Tamil. But I keep this as a secret and I don't want to tell people that I know Tamil because the moment I say that I know Tamil, people start conversing with me in Tamil and my Tamil is very pathetic. About my education, after completing my 10th standard, I once again moved back to Kharagpur. And this time I feel my father was more confident. He knew that, okay, I understand my responsibilities and I won't be, spending so much time in the club. Now anybody who stays in Kharagpur and if the kid is doing okay in his studies, their parents start dreaming that their son should do his B.Tech from IIT. My parents' dream was also no different. So I was sent to some of the good and reputed professors at IIT for clearing the joint entrance. But not everyone's dream come true and I was not able to make it to the joint entrance exam. So I was sent to Maharashtra for do my engineering. This was again a very small place near to Shirdi and there wasn't much to do as a pastime. So most of our time was spent in watching movies. In fact, I would have watched some of the stupid Govinda movies multiple times. Now if I watch them on the television, I just think, how did I manage to watch it even once? About my work, as soon as I completed my BE, I got absorbed in a startup company in Hyderabad. And that's how I moved to Hyderabad. Now, this was a startup company and it was actually a very small company. So, we had a lot of fun here. There used to be events and parties every now and then. And most of the time we used to go for lunch and dinner only in star hotels. There was nothing less than star hotels. And this was one of the company which I am going to always miss in my life. This was my first and I would say I got to learn a lot in this company. I got a chance to work for some of the best companies in software. I got a chance to work for Accenture. I got a chance to work for Symphony Services. I was with Yahoo for some time. And now I am with Cisco. The main reason why I joined Cisco was I got a chance to work on both hardware as well as software here. I won't say that I'm working purely on hardware, but definitely I get to interact with some of the hardware devices. About my family, I'm married for the last 5 years. My wife Deepa is a homemaker and we have a daughter who is 4 years old. I recall an incident last year. We enrolled my daughter in pre-KG. And this is when there was a small interview for her and the teacher asked her to identify some of the objects. She showed her a book and asked her to identify some of the objects. At the end she showed a clown face and she said, "Can you identify who is this?" And my daughter very confidently said, "It's Appa." My ambition is to become financially independent and I want to do this before I reach 50-55 years of age. And after that I want to go on a world tour, or at least I want to go on tour my country. I don't know how to go about this. If any one of you have any idea, please let me know how to be financially independent. I would like to conclude by saying that I am fortunate enough that I got a chance to know about Cisco Samvad, and thanks to the campaign which you guys did. Otherwise I'm sure I would never have known about this. I think you Toastmasters are really great, especially some of the senior Toastmasters. Not only because some of you have very good hairstyles, but also because the way you guys present yourself and the confidence with which you talk is what amazes me a lot. I know I can never sport a hairstyle like Joe Thomas, at least at this stage in life, but definitely I can work on my communication skills and try to get rid of my public speaking fear. I know I have a long way to go, but I think I can do it. Thank you all.
Let's give bigger round of applause.